Welcome back, everybody, to The Last of Us Part 2. All the collectibles for Ellie's Day 1 in Seattle. Now, Seattle Day 1 is so big, we're just going to cover the gate, downtown, and Eastbrook Elementary. There will be the next video coming up that goes Capitol Hill to the end of Day 1. I hope to have that one up, maybe about tomorrow. So we're going to move through this pretty quick. I tried to cut just enough where you can see where they're at and pick them up and then move on. But there's a lot of collectibles. So as you get to the gate, as you ride through the forest, you're going to pass a couple of cars. Going to be that whole bus stop over there, and there's your very first card, Motivator, up on the wall.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Probably invisibility?
Now continue to follow the path, the little highway,
Stay with Shimmer.
and on your left, there's going to be this cabin. There's two things in here to pick up. Now, I'll be picking up supplies, too, while I'm doing this. This is my new game plus, so there's going to be a trading card on the bulletin board. That's the Starfire Kids. And the map of Seattle and the filing cabinet. Now, while we're waiting to get out of here, if you haven't gotten the Sightseer Trophy yet, when you go to Seattle, or when you go to downtown, spend a lot of time. You want to go to every place you can.
Anything good in there?
Now, if we jump back on our horse and we ride to the main gate,
Watch the high spots.
we've got a couple of things to pick up here.
Trespassers killed on sight. That's friendly. At least we know we're in the right place.
Where is everyone?
They put up this sign. Means there's gotta be a way in.
The first thing you're going to want to do is approach the main gate where the writing is at, and that'll be a journal entry.
Looks like there's some cracks up there, in the wall, up above.
And to the left of the gate, there's going to be two
You see it?
little buildings, military
Sure,
buildings.
Get up there, though.
There's an artifact in each one of the buildings on the table, which I'm making my way to here in just a minute. Now, for whatever reason, I sit here and pause for a couple of minutes. I don't know. I think I was probably grabbing a drink of coffee. But if you enjoy these videos, please, think about subscribing, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell if you want to know when I post other ones. I'm going to try to post pretty regularly, at least twice a week. But it's a lot of editing, so sometimes they may be a little bit less. And if there's any particular thing you want to see, definitely let me know. If it's the type of game I play, I'll be more than happy to post some stuff up for you. But all these are going to be empty. But that right there is what you want. And on the same accord, there's another building right beside it. It's pretty much the exact same spot. There's going to be another artifact on the table right there. It's about the infected that's the infected graphic. Now it's time for you to scale the wall. So I'm going to pick up whatever's left inside of here.
Anything good in there?
Pretty picked over.
After you scale the wall and jump on the other side, before you go down, take that ladder up. There's going to be two things you can find here. There's going to be a trading card on that table. And it's going to be Isaac's orders on top of that crate. Now it's time to come down the ladder all the way to the bottom. When you come out, you're going to have this building in front of you and the gate around you, and the gate in front of you is locked. So your only way is to go through the building. So just throw something through the glass. I love this part of the game. Pick up some alcohol. And in that drawer, you're going to get something that you gotta have, the gate codes. And a safe code.
Okay. Wonder when this was written.
Now,
Saravana base.
coming up
That's something.
after this is one of the hardest ones to find. It's not hard to find now that you know it's here, but if you're playing a New Game Plus, this may glitch out on you, as it does me. Thankfully, I've already gotten it, but when you start the generator and grab the cable, throw it over top of the building you were just in. Now, it's usually easier to throw it over the end, but if you throw it just right, it will go all the way over. It'll go through that little hole on the other side. You may have to play with it for a minute until you get to climb it. So I had to move it, and then I was able to hit X to climb it. When you climb it, there's going to be two things up top. There's some supplies, but there's two big things you want. One of them is the rooftop note that's on the chair that I'll pick up in just a second. That one. But I'm going to show you how something glitches out. So I'll go ahead and pick up the rooftop note. But if you notice on that door at the top, there's a card sitting on it. It won't let me pick it up. That's the Oozer card, and it tends to glitch out on New Game Plus. It won't give me the triangle to pick it up no matter where I stand. Basically standing right on top of it. So I can't get it. Now you can always beat the game and come back. Alright. So, as we go to downtown, when you approach the main gate, just to the left of the main gate is that, I can't think of what it's called, it's that checkpoint booth. There's the census inside of there.
Valiant Music Shop.
Should we check for supplies?
Okay. This is where it gets big. So I try to do this in order. As soon as you go into downtown, go to your right. There's Valiant Music Shop there.
Imagine this place when everything was intact. You could just goof off.
I'm making sure I kind of have everything I really need, but there's
You don't know how to play anything.
a couple of things you wanna pick up here. There's a trading card inside of there.
Yo, check this out.
I'm just waiting for
Oh,
Dina
wow,
to do her
that
little
was-
drum thing.
That was an interesting beat.
Excuse me. I am a natural. Admit it.
I love you.
Whatever. We're starting a band.
How about you be my groupie?
You're what?
Okay.
Fans apparently had these hardcore fans that would just follow them around.
Isn't that what I'm already doing?
You can go ahead and head upstairs.
I guess so.
There's really nothing else around. I was looking for some materials, but there's really nothing else around. You can jump that. There is something on the other side. But the trading card downstairs is the big thing you want there. Then head outside and cross the bridge that goes over the road. And that one right behind me. Now, be careful of this one, because when you open it up, see, it didn't give me the triangle right away till I backed up. But when you pick it up, that's where you're going to get the street drawing. But this is easy to miss. When you put that up, if you don't notice it right away, you now have a journal entry also.
Jotting this down.
So go ahead and get your journal entry. Make your way to the other side. A couple of things here to pick up. When you walk in, it will add a location to it.
Hey.
What is it?
Says there are supplies at some bank.
That's what you want right there. A little satchel. Pick up some miscellaneous stuff. Then you can head on outside. There, don't miss the workbench. Now you can head on outside. Now when you head back to the main center, right outside of the music store, there's these stairs in this collapsed building that you can climb. It's right outside of the main entrance to the music store.
Careful.
So climb it, bust glass,
Made it.
walk around the corner. Leap over. And then make your way up to the top. And you're going to find a trading card.
Ration distribution center.
In Boston, we'd line up for blocks.
Right there.
The food sucked.
I go crazy.
Some people did. Come on, let's find a way in.
Okay. So now as you turn to your right, or to your left, sorry, and you start running to the synagogue, which is the Fedra location. To get in, climb the ladder, go in that lookout point, and there's an artifact right there.
Hey, what are you doing?
Bet I can get to the other balcony with this.
Okay. Ellie, careful.
It's okay.
Inside the synagogue, there's a lot of running around and stuff, but you don't hit anything of importance until you almost leave the synagogue. When you get to this point where you have to grab the rope and swing to the other side,
Nothing to it.
go ahead and do that.
Right. $57.74. Are we in the future?
No, doofus, that's a Hebrew calendar.
Now, I'm going to go into a room that
For the new year.
you don't... No, I am
This
going
is
to go
raised
just
give
into
me
that
an
room.
apple dipped in honey.
Inside of here, there's a calendar on the wall, which is not a collectible.
I hope you got where you were going.
But when you turn around and open up the drawer, that's going to give you two things. It's going to give you the artifact, but once you close the artifact, it's automatically going to give you a journal entry.
You did not.
I did. I thinking, who is this string bean girl stealing all the jerky?
And now you can leave the synagogue.
Didn't steal that much jerky.
When you leave the synagogue, if you go to your right, there's a tank over in the corner. Behind the tank and up the stairs is a corpse. And I actually passed them. I'll turn right back around. But there's a corpse. It's got a satchel. And there's going to be an artifact inside of there. Now it's time to go to the bank. So jump back on your horse, right around the corner, and you're going to get to the Westlake Bank. Clear out all the clickers. There's right many of them in here. And you're going for the vault on the back wall.
I think these body armor guys were trying to rob the bank.
Oh shit.
So when
It's
you
like
go
that
into the
movie.
vault,
Which one?
The one with the surfer.
there's yet another
guys.
satchel.
Oh, yeah. Love that movie.
The plans and the vault code.
Here we go.
Some miscellaneous supplies around there. And there's a safe.
Got it.
602306. And again, if you notice when you're hitting the numbers, if you don't find the note with the code on it, if you hit the number slowly, you can hear it. It will click when you hit the right number.
Thanks, dude.
But there's a couple of things inside of
Look at all
the
this
vault,
money.
or inside of the safe,
Peaceful.
worth getting. One of them will be an immediate trophy pop.
Whew, you'd be rich.
And I've already picked up the shotgun, but the shotgun will be there.
Cool.
There's the note. It says one artifact. And then in the upper right-hand corner, behind that pile of money, is the engraved ring. And be careful when you leave the bank. If this is your first time playing through, when you leave the bank, there will be more infected outside. If you follow the river,
Whoa.
you come out of the bank and you hang a left and follow the river,
Traveling in a ration truck?
you'll eventually come to the end,
Ride, maybe?
and you're going to see
Unsuccessful.
this
Yeah,
bus
sure looks that way.
with fascist written on it. Open that up,
Oh, man.
and inside, after they finish talking, you will find another artifact. So as you get back on your horse, you're going to be looking at the back side of the courthouse. But if you make your way around the courthouse to the front, there's going to be some steps to the right. These steps right here. Run up those steps, and you're going to find another satchel. Supply right at the supply chest.
That was some good scavenging.
Now this one's easy to miss, and I cut right to it. But if you come down those stairs, just to your left, you'll see the gate. If you squeeze through the gate, there's just a truck and a safe there. Open up the safe with the code from the code list.
Recognize anyone?
No. They're too old.
And you'll get another trading
When
card.
I came to Jackson would have been kids.
You can kind of see me coming out right there.
Wasn't Joel all about coffee?
Now, if you run to Rust and Coffee, which is just to the left of the courthouse,
Tastes like
throw a brick through the wall, or shoot an arrow like I was going to do.
Acquired taste my ass.
You will get an artifact right there on the corner. You'll get some miscellaneous ammo. And you'll get a trading card. Right there. Okay.
You okay?
Before you leave the coffee shop,
Yeah.
How did they
go
get
through that
inside
back
these
room
places?
into the bathrooms.
What's this?
Now go ahead and equip a weapon, because you're about to get jumped.
It
So
says
you go around this
Barco's
corner,
What
get
do
a
you think
weapon
it's for?
equipped,
No
because
clue.
she will come out
Let's
quick.
keep an eye out.
Might be worth checking out.
Pop the door. And on the baby changing table,
Hear that?
I hear it.
you're going to get the keys.
Coming from the courthouse. This is gonna suck, isn't it?
At least we're ready for him.
To Barco's pet store. Barco's pet store is behind the courthouse. So I'm running down past the courthouse here.
Let's see what we got in here.
Curve to your right. There's the courthouse on my right hand side right there.
Some kind of WLF something.
There's Barco's, and you're going to go to the Barco's delivery.
What is that?
WLF propaganda.
And you'll use the key to open this side door.
Parking garage.
Well, the gas is in there, right?
There's right many things in here, but the big artifact you're going to get is the Join the Wolves note, which is right on the printer, just to your left as soon as you go in.
Brought it on
Now,
yourself, I guess.
when you get to the courthouse, there's the elevators there. You're eventually going to make your way down, but you've got right many things to pick up first. In the upper right-hand corner of that room are going to be some skeletons. One of them is going to have a ladder. That one right there. Then grab yourself a brick or a bottle or something and throw it through that glass, or shoot it or punch it or whatever. But jump through there. There's a safe directly under me right there, but I'm not going to open it just yet. If you don't have all your upgrades, you can actually get a training manual in here, but I've already gotten it, so it's not showing up.
This might come in handy.
And that filing cabinet is an artifact,
What's it say?
which basically
This guy was a
will
Fedra commander or something. They were losing
tell you the
tempo to
code
LF and trying
on the
to
back
escape.
to the safe,
How big is this group if they
and it also tells you up on that big whiteboard right beside you.
A lot if you're that vicious. We need to be careful.
Let's just
Right
be
there.
smart about it.
Okay, Jason.
And make sure you go to this guy and you pull the machete out. Because by doing that, he's going to drop an artifact.
What have you got for me?
I completely forgot to open the safe, so I got to go back in and open up the safe. Once the safe is open, you can head down to the bottom, down the elevator shaft, get the gas,
I recognize this
and
one
then make your way to the hotel. There's no collectibles down in the basement. Okay. So, at the hotel, after you kill the clickers, go upstairs. As soon as you get to the top of the stairs, there's going to be a room in front of you. There's nothing inside of that room. I mean, there's some supplies in there, but I think I'll stop it and kind of look for them. There you go. Some ammo. Nothing over there. But as you go into the other room,
Are you okay?
underneath the TV,
Mostly.
there's
Ellie.
another artifact.
Ellie, we should go. Somebody would have heard the gunshots. Look, she's one of them. Come on. Look
And
at
then
that
one
leader.
more
Is there
thing.
a TV station on that map? I don't fucking know. Come on. Fuck, Ellie.
As you turn around, there is a trading card. Now we head to Eastbrook Elementary. Much smaller, and two of them are give-me's. After you're caught, and after the cutscene, as she's searching them, you're going to get Leah's note and Leah's photograph automatically. Now you're going to have to take out a whole bunch of people, and you're eventually going to make yourself to the roof. You got to take out more. After you take them out, open up the metal door in the corner. I got to pick up some supplies in the corner. And then you're going to pick up Isaac's mandate. So we've only got one more to go. So again, hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please think about subscribing. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about them. If you think I can change something that will help you find things better, definitely let me know. But after you pick that one up, you're basically going to make yourself out, go through the grate, you got to make this cool jump into an apartment building. Some miscellaneous stuff you can pick up.